all you pickleballers, because there's an incredible stat that's out right now. It's Elizabeth and Radar on the mix, and here it is. Eye injuries because of pickleball are up 400%.
Oh yeah, and you know how
400%. What are you all doing? Just hitting each other in the face? Are you not paying attention?
Elizabeth and I have filmed going out after the show to do a little pickleball, and yeah, I mean if you're in the backcourt, you're probably safe, but when you rush the net, all of a sudden you get that ball come whipping at you, and you're like, whoa.
I mean,
you got to protect the face.
I think about
wear some eye protection.
There you go.
Right?
The racquetball players that I would see at the Wisconsin Athletic Club over the years. How they have their protective eyewear on, and it maybe not something that you're thinking about when you're out there playing. I know when we played with John and Amanda,
that's right,
big pickleballers. John Yergi, his daughter's Milena, Brewer Superfan Milena. We were playing pickleball with them. He had protective eyewear on, but he wears glasses regularly. So that makes sense. They're probably, I would imagine, prescription eye protection so that he can still see and not have to have his glasses on. But this over 400%, like, what are you all doing?
Trying to win.
I know this one over here.
Trying to win. Absolutely.
Radar is next level competitive when it comes to pickleball. But eye injuries are no joke. Don't you remember growing up your parents saying, hey, look, you're going to poke your eye out.
It's all fun and games until
somebody does poke their eye out.
Exactly.
Thanks,
Mom.
And eye injuries are very serious. I had an eye injury when we were up north and my husband was teaching me how to shoot a crossbow. I have never shot a crossbow before, never held a crossbow before.
Yeah.
And if you've listened to this show for any length of time, you may know this story, but you want to be safe. And I have to admit, I wasn't. Normally when I'm out, if I'm hunting, I will have protective eyewear on. If we're going trap shooting or something like that, I will have protective eyewear on.
Sure.
This was a crossbow is different than a firearm, perhaps. So maybe that's why we didn't do that in that moment. I have no explanation other than I was an idiot and didn't have anything covering my eyes.
It's like a power bow and arrow.
Exactly.
So instead of pulling it back with your hands, it's got a trigger.
Well said. Well said.
Yeah.
So we are out in the field and Eric's there standing behind me, obviously not in front of me because I have a crossbow. And there's a scope, and I've never shot anything with the scope. And so he said, put your eye on the scope, look through it. And so I'm doing that. And while I'm doing that, I'm telling him I can't really see clearly what my target is. And he's like, you're fine. You're just not used to the scope. And in that moment, I thought, isn't the scope supposed to be to like help you see? Why do I feel like my eyes without the scope are better than the scope? But whatever, I'm just trusting him.
Did you want to put your readers on?
You would think. Yes, it felt like that. And I had a baseball hat on, and I like to turn the brim of my hats in really tight around my eyes.
Yeah.
So I tell you that because of where Eric was standing, he was not able to see where the scope was to my eye. And I had the scope directly on my eye because he said, put your eye on the scope.
So you're like,
he didn't think I was going to put it physically on the scope.
You're really on that cup right there.
So I fire, boom, I fly back, and I'm like, oh my God, what the, you know what?
My eye. You're kind of like Ralphie in A Christmas Story.
Yeah,
my mom's right. I shot my eye out.
And I completely thought that I was about to maybe lose an eye.
Oh, my
thank goodness
gosh.
it was just a firearm.
Yeah.
Eric to this day hates this story because he feels terrible as my teacher in that situation that didn't teach me well. Also, wear the protective eyewear. Learn from my mistake.
Teach your children well.
I had scope eye for about a month.
There's a name for it?
Oh, yeah, there's a name for it.
Scope eye.
Where it was all black and blue. But even after the bruising healed, it was still so sensitive to touch. Putting on eyeliner or any kind of eye makeup was such a pain. I mean, eye injuries they're no joke. So learn from my mistake. Wear your protective eyewear. And I think now playing pickleball, you're gonna have to wear protective eyewear because these eye injuries have gotten so bad.
Right. That's nasty.
So how did you injure your eye? 414-432-1099. Maybe you're walking around with a black eye right now. What happened?
I got scope eye.
Did you fall?
Not fun at all. Look at now we fixed our problem. That was my fault.
That picture's somewhere. Forget what year that was. Maybe 2017. I was wearing a flannel shirt. I'm going to look up images and flannel shirt. What? Nothing comes up for a flannel shirt? Come on now. I think it was October 2017. If I just look up black eye, I'm trying to see how good this search engine will be. Oh,
hey, that's what we got. Yeah.
Hi, The Mix. What's your name and what city are you calling in from? Hey, Megan from Milwaukee. What's up? Thanks for calling. Okay, you're talking to me off the air here real quick. What'd you want to say? Yes. Oh, I'm sure it's going to be great. Okay. Oh, I bet. Okay, Megan. So hang on just a second. We're going to take you live on the radio. Do you have time? We're going to go in about 2 minutes.
Yeah. I got a story too.
Okay. Great. All right. We're going to take you live. So don't swear on the air or anything like that. Turn your radio all the way down so we don't get feedback. Okay. Hang on. You sound great.
Perfect. I can tell my daughter's story after. Is it Megan?
Megan in Milwaukee.
My daughter's story is ugly.
Megan in Milwaukee.
Haley, if you're listening right now or watching, turn it off. I'm going to talk about the hanger.
Oh,
she's like, don't even talk about that in my presence. Shotty.
Radar Messenger. Facebook Messenger.
Got you.
Has got the notes about Megan.
Yeah, Ed is in Messenger. He was like, I was just about to ask that when I finally figured out the issue here.
Oh, the feedback?
Yeah, that feedback.
Hi, The Mix. What's your name and what city are you calling in from? Oh, boy. What's up, Aaron? Okay, Aaron, we're going to go to you live on the air. You got a story about your eye? Okay, now you're going to be live, so make sure it's radio friendly. No swearing or anything like that. Okay, hang on just a second. We're going to go to Megan first, and then we're going to come to you, okay? Okay.
Boop.
Megan, we've got Aaron after you, so when we wrap, we might just end the call, but thank you so much, and we're going to go to you live here in 20 seconds, okay? All right, hang on.
With the strap. Hey!
How'd you injure your eye? Because eye injuries are up by 400% because of all you wild, crazy pickleball players.
Wild and crazy.
It's Elizabeth. That's Radar. It's The Mix. Okay, Megan in Milwaukee. How'd you injure your eye?
All right. So this is a crazy story, but it's kind of scary and more as I like to give it as a warning to people.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
All I did was fall asleep in my contacts one time. And
the worst pain ever.
Well, no, something that people don't realize is that if you do that, if you were like exposed to water anytime, if you were like in the hot tub or if you like went in the shower, cook, whatever, you can get exposed to like water bacteria that then eats your cornea. So I always like to tell people to like take your contacts out before you shower, take them out before you fall asleep. I'm like, you don't want to lose your eye like me. But I will say,
wait, did you lose your eye?
People can from this. I had, it took like a month to get diagnosed because not that many doctors like have the right materials to diagnose it, but it's become more and more popular nowadays because people are taking bad care of their contacts.
Oh my God.
Megan, as soon as you said bacteria in the eye, I had that cold sweat and the hair stand up in the back of your neck because I can't even put contacts in. I had to have the LASIK surgery.
It is wild.
And
okay, that's good to know. That's a good PSA. So what did you have to do to take care of your eye then once you realized that you had the bacteria and it was like eating at your cornea?
So when you said eating at the cornea, can we stop saying that? Oh.
What did you have to do?
So it is eye drops that they call pool cleaner eye drops because it's like chlorine basically that like they use to clean chlorine pools
to kill the germs
every hour on 24/7
every hour
for like months. So it was my senior year of college, not a good time. So I said, this is not a very fun story, but it's a good PSA.
It's a good PSA. Thank you for telling us that. I appreciate that.
I did wear cool eye patches during that time.
Yeah.
Megan. Megan.
I went through a big pirate phase.
Yeah, you did, I bet.
Megan, thank you for sharing that information with all of us. We're glad that your eye is much, much better.
Good.
And so now you just take your contacts out, I'm sure, if you're doing anything and it's around water and moisture.
I have goggles. Prescription goggles are my thing now when I go in the water sports.
Yeah, you don't want to be feeding your cornea to any bacteria. That's not good.
Gross.
Holy
All right.
cow.
Well,
Thanks,
thank
Megan.
you for the call, Megan. All right. We're going to take one more call on this. Here's Aaron from New Berlin. All right, Aaron, how did you injure your eye?
So it was back in high school. I was in shot and disc in track, and one of my teammates, we had a PVC pipe that we were supposed to be putting on our shoulders to get the discus throw form down.
Oh no!
And he thought it was a good idea to stick it in. It was in the spring. He stuck it in the ground about 1.5 inches, and then swung it like a baseball bat and was watching all these slugs of dirt fly out. And I was on the track, and all of a sudden I felt like I got hit with a baseball bat in the face. Turns out when he swung it, it didn't come out right away, and on the backswing, it came out and hit me in the eye.
This is the mud or the dirt?
Yeah. So I like dropped immediately, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what the heck was that? And he's like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. And I stood up and I opened my eye, and it was like all like a dark spot like on it. I thought I got dirt in my eye. So we left the track, went into the bathroom. Turned out I had a blood clot over the top of my eye and my pupil, and I couldn't see fully out of it.
Oh gosh!
The emergency room, and there wasn't a lot they could do then. But they warned me to, when I went to bed, not to lay down because it could have like fully closed over it, I guess. So I had to sleep sitting up, and luckily when I woke up, the blood clot was dissolved, and there was no lasting damage, at least.
At least there wasn't. But what did your buddy say after all of this?
Oh, he was devastated. He couldn't stop apologizing, and we did not use that PVC pipe any longer.
I bet you did not.
Oh, you did not.
Start flinging dirt around.
Wow, and you live to tell. Again, it's all fun and games till somebody loses an eye
or gets a clump of dirt in their eye and a blood clot. What? Oh. Could
Aaron,
you imagine?
thank you for the call. That sounds so uncomfortable.
Here we are talking about pickleball players getting hit in the eye with the ball.
I'm sure it was, and I'm sure your parents were like
cornea-eating
so
bacteria and this.
Oh my God!
Oh.
Well, hey, great story though. Sorry it had to happen at your expense, and I'm glad you're doing much better. Hey, thanks for listening to the show. Bye, Aaron.
Man.
Oh,
too much.
Too much. All right.
All right, we're going to take a break and we'll be back.
Wait, what's coming up?
What is coming up? Text roulette.
And what you need to know on the go.
And what you need to know on the go.
You got a teaser for us? What's going to be in what you need to know on the go?
No, you just have to keep watching. Should we stay talking here? Should we stay live?
I got to go up front. So
you got to go up front.
We're going to take a quick little break.
We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Keep watching.
And I will be back.